Today, I'm pleased to welcome Lee Newman to the show, and he's here to talk about a new documentary called I Can't Give You Anything But Love, the Jimmy McHugh story. Welcome. Thanks for being here.
Well, thanks for having me.
Well, first of all, tell us a little bit more. I think a lot of folks here in the desert know who Jimmy McHugh is, but a big songbook.
Yeah, big songbook, big songwriter. Probably known as one of the founding fathers of the Great American Songbook. He wrote some of the biggest songs in the history of music, songs like I'm in the Mood for Love, On the Sunny Side of the Street, I Can't Give You Anything But Love, Baby. So a lot of big tunes. So this, excuse me, this documentary is a look at his career, which began in the 20s, and he wrote for 5 decades.
Wow.
So that's 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s.
And so
a lot of songs.
These songs that are standards, they're just kind of in the vernacular of American music, and,
Right.
and he's the author of them.
Right.
You brought in some pictures, too. Tell me a little bit about what we're looking at here.
I did. Well, this is a wonderful photo of him. This was taken at Ciro's, actually, in Los Angeles, which is now known as the Comedy Store. But in this shot, there's Jimmy McHugh in the center, and next to him is Lucille Ball, and on the opposite side, Luella Parsons, and of course behind him, Marilyn Monroe.
Just a little bit of Hollywood royalty there.
Yeah, yeah. But what's interesting is that the film looks at his career from the 20s through the 60s, and the fact that these songs are still being recorded all these years later. They're still being recorded by people like Lady Gaga. Billie Eilish recently performed I'm in the Mood for Love. 3 of his songs are in Jersey Boys, which continues to play all over the country and all over the world.
Well, it's a remarkable body of work, and there's some of my personal favorite songs, but the longevity of these songs and the fact that these recording artists, each generation still comes back to these songs. It's pretty
amazing.
Remarkable.
Because next year, actually, we will be celebrating the 100th anniversary of his first hit song, which was When My Sugar Walks Down the Street.
Oh, well, that is, it's a timely event to have the screening of the documentary, and I'm going to put up the information. And this is being put on by the Palm Springs Film Society.
It's the Desert Film Society.
Desert Film Society.
And yes.
And it's I Can't Give You Anything But Love, the Jimmy McHugh story. It's Saturday the 21st. And it is at 10 o'clock at the Camelot Theater. And of course, that's on the campus of the Palm Springs Cultural Center. You can find more information by going to psculturalcenter.org. Well, Lee, thank you so much.
Thank you, Patrick.
Appreciate you coming on the program.
Thank you for having me.